Hey guys, welcome to the video walkthrough of Programming Assignment 1. Let's start right here. Course page. Click first on the assignments link. And let's go to the Programming Assignment number 1. Clicking on the Unix command link. And that should bring up the PDF file. Let's skip through mindset, style, all these descriptions. They're just to prepare you mentally and to overview you the assignment series. What pa1 really starts is from here, the assignment. It says that you need to work with the Unix-based workstation. That's where you upload your code and perform the final test. Because Poly is going to compile your code and doing the test also there. So you want to make sure that your code works locally on your machine as well as on the workstation. Step number 1 is getting an account. Oh, and by the way, I mentioned that you do want to do most of the coding and debugging locally on your machine. So download a Go compiler and install it there. Doing coding and debugging on the workstation is going to take some time, as that there's a certain, network distance. And it can be also tedious. So when you're done coding, then upload to the workstation at this IP address. Now, IP address is not the only thing you will need it to log in. You need also an account. So after you form a team, report to Polly. She's going to give you the username and password. With the IP address and the username password, now you may log in. We're going to use SSH. It's secure shell. It's a very common way logging into a workstation securely. If you are a Mac user, which is also Unix, or native Unix user, all you need to do is just to start a terminal. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, I have the terminal pinned already on the desktop, but if you haven't used it before, it's right here on the launch pad, and you go to the other application group. You see it right there. Okay, other application group, launch pad. Let me just start from my desktop pad. Okay, starting a window. That is starting a terminal. By the way, starting a terminal is almost like I logging into my own machine right there. So it shows the login time, and you see here a $sign. That's called the Unix prompt. And this gray box right here is where you type in the comments. Boop, 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 right there. Okay. And before the prompt, oftentimes you see the host name. Okay, so this is the host name part. And you also see where you are in the file system. Tilted usually means this is the home directory, and this is the home directory of user Polly Huang. So if I hit enter right there, you see the operating system complains. KDIS, it's command not found. It's not the legal command. So in the next videos, you'll be learning a few commands to operate your workstation or your own computer. Let's move back. What's slightly complicated is this. If you are a Wintel user, well, you need to install something extra. That is the SSH client. So what I'm listing down here are two examples, pa1 and pa1. They're quite easy to download and quite easy to use. But if you know some other SSH clients already, yeah, feel free to use them. Now, once you install them and started the session, then you see also command line interface. If you're new to SSH client, try to find videos that gives you tutorials of trying to SSH to a remote machine. Okay, if you have trouble with connecting, just let us know. Now let's go back and try to connect. So now we are at the command line. This is a terminal on the local machine. So we'll have to SSH to the remote machine. And we're going to use the username as well as the IP address. So username, I'm using here the team1's username. Okay, team1 at the IP address of the machine. Okay, hit enter. Yeah, the server is prompting me for the password. So then typing the passwords. And voila, we're in. The day and time, and then the Unix prompt. And you see here, it's a different machine. And I'm logging in as CNTeam1, and I'm right here at the home directory of CNTeam1. And that concludes video part 1. Those who have trouble logging in following the instruction, don't worry, you'll need to watch through video 2. But those who manage to log in fine, just skip to video 3. And that's for part 1, video 1.